What up, my people? It's me, SPC, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing another Naruto Ninja Blazing weekly update video. So if you don't know what my Naruto Ninja Blazing weekly update video is, me just covering the weekly reset and what's new and all that stuff on Naruto Ninja Blazing. So let's just jump right into the simple stuff that came out. So there's two very good things that came out in this update, and it's very helpful in my opinion. Is a material list and the Grand Cash Shop emergence, if you want to say it like that. So in the character list and the material list is completely different. Now you have your ramen cups and your scrolls, crystals, your pills all in one area compared to the character list. So if you wasted your pearls or used your pearls on expanding your list before, it's gonna stay the same, your character list, but your material list you're gonna always have 134 unless you use a pearl to get even more. So the other thing that's out is the Grand Cap Shop points. So the trial coins and the Grand Cap Shop coins are together. Before they were just two separate things, now they're all in one. So it's better off you just click right there on the right corner and you get the go to your trials coins and you'll switch to the Ninja Road coins, or whatever you want to say it like that. So let's get right into the actual update, because it is a pretty nice update. So the first thing that's out for this update is the new banner, the Minato banner. Most people are gonna be very hyped because Minato, he's a very fan character. Like a lot of people love Minato. And good thing, and I will say this character is not shafted at all. So let's talk about his stats and all that. So he's a skill unit. He has fast range, third fast range character in the game. Just saying, 1,500 damage, 1,102 health. So that right there is iffy if you want to say it like that, but still it's pretty good because he has fast range. So let's talk about his jutsus. His first jutsu does 4 times damage towards one enemy in range and gives 3 perfect dodges for 3 turns. So by the time you get the other jutsu, you already have the jutsu again. Your perfect dodges are gone and you have the jutsu. So that's pretty nice in my opinion, like A1 I will say it. His second jutsu is his secret technique, or ultimate jutsu if you want to say it like that, is 11 times damage to one enemy in range and gives you 3 perfect dodges for 3 turns. So right, that it's not the same as the first one, but it does more damage. Overall, you're going to use the secret technique to do the damage, not using perfect dodges over and over. So yeah, let's talk about his skills. His field skill is boost attack to skilled units by 150 to 300. At least it's not like it's not like Sasuke that he boosts his body units. This one boosts his skill units, and you most likely are going to run this character on your skill only team, your mono skill only team, and that's A1. Attack boosts are good just because the multiplier goes even higher. So yeah, let's talk about his abilities. His first ability is add multiplier to jutsu. So instead of doing 4 times damage or 11 times damage, it does 12 or 5 times damage on his jutsu and secret technique. His second ability is 10% chance of not using any chakra for his jutsu. So if you do his jutsu, his first jutsu, he only does there's a 10% chance of not using any chakra. And his third ability is the same thing, but it's for his secret technique. So his fourth ability is add another multiplier. So instead of doing 12 times damage, it does 13. Instead of doing 5 times damage, it does 6 times damage. So that's pretty A1. I like that about this character so far. So yeah, the thing is, I'm gonna show you right now his jutsu, and let me talk about him while I show you his jutsu. So this character, I would say definitely get him if you have the pearls, if you have extra pearls, or if you spend money on this game and you want to spend money on Blazing Fest. I would say get this character. He's very good skill unit. If you don't have that strong of a skill team, not needed, but he's a A1 character if you don't have him. So first use is a nice Rasengan, and I think his secret technique is going to be the flying rod gene, most likely. I'm just guessing, I haven't seen the jutsus yet. Let's see, please be a flying drawing gene. It most likely is, like the times 10, like the one he does on Storm 4. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's taking a little bit too much time to load. What? This is weird. Alright, there we go. Alright, so it's like whole cross. That's nice. And yep, flying rod thing. It's not flying rod exactly, but it's kind of like the same with the Rasengan and stuff. So that's pretty A1 with that one. His art is nice. I like the first one more. Like the 5-star one, it looks nice. So let's jump right into the other stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention, he's a step-up banner. He has a step-up banner that has 6 steps, and another step-up banner that does 9 steps. So keep in mind. This thing I like because it's for JP, but the sad part is not on global. is a countdown before the anniversary drops. So I'm pretty angry because they didn't put this on global because they just have it for JP. Like, the extra pros is needed. Okay, please give us more pros, baby. JP, stop being that weird. So let's talk about the other stuff. Rin, Ino, Kakashi, Obito, and Tenten. They're a Limit Break character, the most recent Limit Break character. So I would recommend, if you're gonna pull on this banner, try and get Tenten or Rin. They're A1 in my opinion. Ino and Kakashi are just damage, and Obito, he's pretty he's not that great in my opinion. So yeah, let's talk about Tobirama. Not talk about Tobirama. He's on the banner. I've covered him in my previous JP update video, so go check it out. He's in one of my most recent video. Obito, Sage of Six Path, if you want to say it like that, or Jinchuriki, Sword, Ten Tails of Sword, or whatever like that. So I'm not really gonna cover him that much. I'm just gonna talk about his damage and his skills, not damage and his overall everything. So this is why. He's a body unit, does 1,482 health and has 1,602 damage, and he's a long range unit. I'm not really gonna cover him because I have this little series called Is He Worth It? And I cover the raid characters, the new raid characters completely, and explain why you shouldn't get him or why you should get him. So yeah, the other thing is Kisame Ninja Road is coming next week. That's pretty quick. Skill Scrolls and Ramen and Hitomaru is out currently on JP, and this Gara is coming out next week. So yeah, let's jump right into global so I can end this video pretty quickly. So global is not that hype because it has Tobirama, has Family Castle. So if you haven't done Family Castle yet, go ahead, do it now. Moo is pretty nice. I'm gonna leave in the description or in the comments the video I covered Moo completely, so go check it out if you want to. Hoshigaki Kisame My Baby is out as an impact rate. Chojuro is out as well, same as Asuma. Obito, I'm gonna cover him tomorrow or later, and Bravery, Scrolls, and Ramen Cubs are out on global. So yeah, the thing I said on the first part of the video is out on global as well. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you want to. Subscribe if you're new. If you found this helpful, let me know. And what do you think overall of the update? So yeah, see you next time. Peace.